Yeah. What is up, wrestling fans and YouTubers? S-Deuce the name, talking wrestling is the game. Sorry about last week. Pretty busy at work. Did not want to miss the SmackDown video and NXT and 205 Live. I wanted to do all that stuff for you guys, but I messed up. So this is going to be all about the UK Championship Tournament, the two-day tournament that happened Saturday and Sunday. We crowned a brand new United Kingdom champion yesterday. Gonna focus more on day two. It was a 16-man tournament. People all over the United Kingdom, wrestlers all over the United Kingdom, guys from Progress, guys from Rev Pro, guys from ICW. I know a lot of fans didn't know a lot of the names, but I did, and I do. There was only a few people I didn't know, maybe two or three, that I was not familiar with at all. And they did nothing in the tournament anyway, so let's get started. Day two, starting with quarterfinal action. I'm gonna breeze through that. We had the quarterfinals all set. Mark Andrews was taking on Joseph Connors. Pete Dunne was taking on Sam Gradwell, I believe his name was. See, I wasn't familiar with him. He's one of the guys I wasn't familiar with. Sam Gradwell. Then we had Wolfgang against Trent Seven, the favorite to win the whole thing. And Tyler Bate against Jordan Devlin, who was trained by Finn Balor. He is like a Finn Balor fucking clone. Okay? Big surprise. Mark Andrews beats Joseph Connors. I had Joseph Connors at least making it to the semifinals. But then, as you saw how the brackets were set up, you could see they were going good guy, bad guy all the way until the end, which was a pretty bad move. But again, smart booking. Day two was booked amazing. So Mark Andrews upsets Joseph Connors. Pete Dunne had attacked Sam Gradwell the night before, so Gradwell's back was rocked. Pete Dunne easily, not so easy, but easily enough, defeats Sam Gradwell. So in the semifinals, we had Pete Dunne, in the quarterfinals, no, semifinals, Pete Dunne against Mark Andrews, formerly of TNA, and they tore it down in their semifinal match. But in the end, Pete Dunne got the win. Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight, is in the finals of the UK tournament. Over on the other side of the bracket, we had Tyler Bate against Jordan Devlin. He is the Fergal Devitt Finn Balor clone. And Tyler Bate became a superstar after night one. Very short, stocky, muscular dude, pasty white with a really cool mustache. Wasn't that much of a barn-burning match, but it was good. It was a good match. Tyler Bate gets the win, and I don't know what they were setting up. The next match, Wolfgang against Trent Seven, and this is where it started getting interesting. Wolfgang beats Trent Seven with the howling. I couldn't believe it. I thought Trent Seven was in the finals with Pete Dunne. I thought it was a lock. Now, if you guys don't know this, for my American fans, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, and I can't remember the last guy's name, but they all make up a group in Britain, in Rev Pro and Progress, called British Strong Style. These dudes can straight up go. So in the semifinals, we had Tyler Bate, who the crowd just fell in love with, and so did every American fan I've spoke to since last night. Tyler Bate against Wolfgang. Wolfgang is the old dude. He works in a bar. He's Grado's hero, ICW's hero, been wrestling for a long time. The guy is up there in age, but he is a great wrestler. Only thing is, I think Tyler Bate made his name in night one into night two, and the WWE gave him the nod. Tyler Bate beats Wolfgang with the Tyler Driver 97, which is just a tiger bomb. But when he hit it on Wolfgang, the place went nuts. He beat Wolfgang, and Tyler Bate's reaction to beating Wolfgang was as genuine as you're going to get. So the finals of the UK tournament were set. Tyler Bate against Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. Who you got? So Pete Dunne attacks Tyler Bate after Bate's huge win against Wolfgang, throws him into the turnbuckle, hurts his shoulder. Tyler Bate was down for a while, which led me to believe that maybe he wasn't going to be in the finals. But more on that in a second. Neville shows up out of nowhere, huge surprise. I didn't know there'd be a special attraction match. And Neville was there, and he said, oh, well, cuts an amazing promo on the WWE once again forgetting about him during the United Kingdom Championship tournament. And I think he has a point. But then again, there were no WWE signed wrestlers. Like if Wade Barrett was still there, I don't think Wade Barrett would be in it. But Neville said there's no one in that locker room, no one on the continent that can hang with him in the ring and beat him 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden, the lights go out, the music hits. It's Tommy fucking End. And if you don't know who Tommy End is, you better get Googling right now. This dude is serious. When I'm talking the strong style, you guys think Nakamura kicks hard? Tommy End kicks hard. So we had Tommy End making his debut in the WWE ring. Don't expect him to go by Tommy End when he gets to NXT. I believe his name is Aleister Black, and that is who he's going to be. The anti-hero Tommy End, and Neville put on a show. It was fast, it was action-packed, it was hard-hitting, and it was high-flying. In the end, Neville hits the red arrow, and he beats Tommy End in his debut in a WWE ring. Now, like I said, don't get too upset that Tommy End lost his debut, because he won't be Tommy End when he debuts in NXT. I believe he's going to be Aleister Black. That's his name on Twitter. And we all know how serious WWE takes Twitter. So Neville gets the win on Tommy End. Big surprise for everybody. But now we're ready for the finals. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, Tyler Bate. Bottom line is, Tyler Bate went into this match injured. Now remember, Pete Dunne also had to wrestle 2 matches to get to the finals. Tyler Bate had to wrestle 2 matches to get to the finals. But Pete Dunne didn't get attacked after his semifinal victory over Mark Andrews, I'm sorry. Great match, considering the injury to Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne is so methodical in the way he moves in the ring, the way he grabs limbs, the way he twists fingers, and he bites fingers, and he grabs the wrist. He really worked Bate's shoulder to a science. I thought Pete Dunne had the win in the bag, but out of nowhere, Tyler hits the Tyler Driver 97 and pins Pete Dunne 1, 2, 3. Tyler Bate is 19 years old. To put that into perspective, in 19, I was still a senior, struggling to graduate high school and keep a full-time job to help out my family at home. Tyler Bate is 19, the absolute future of the business, and now he's the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion. Like I said, I don't know if Tyler Bate was the original choice to win the tournament, but in the end, he won the tournament. Now, there's been talk about WWE doing this in Asia or Japan and doing this in Mexico or South America. I think it's genius. How they booked night 2 of the tournament was amazing. Congrats to Tyler Bate. I expect to see Pete Dunne. Either they're going to do the British Weekly show on the WWE Network, or Pete Dunne needs to get to NXT immediately, or 205 Live immediately, and capitalize on the success that he's found in the UK tournament. People are talking about Pete Dunne. I've been watching Pete Dunne for a few years now. The man can go, and he's such a heel. It's so easy to despise this man. But kudos to Pete Dunne for wrestling an amazing tournament and making a name for himself. But Tyler Bate, 19 years old, the very first ever WWE United Kingdom champion. I know a lot of people are saying, who is he? He's a tag team with Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, if you didn't figure that out by their mustaches. But Tyler Bate is the future, guaranteed. I hope they do that British show every week on the WWE Network. I know a lot of people are complaining about content, and an overload of content because we got 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown, an hour of NXT, then 205 Live, not to mention Lucha Underground, TNA, New Japan, Ring of Honor. There's just so much wrestling. But right now, I think the WWE needs this British television show. I know a lot of the polls said nobody watched it. I watched it. I thought it was great. If you didn't watch the WWE United Kingdom tournament, get on the network right now and watch the network. Watch that tournament, especially night 2. Night 2 was booked to perfection. Kudos to Triple H and Steven Regal. Even Nigel McGuinness and Michael Cole clicked on commentary. Michael Cole is an amazing commentator when Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon are in yapping away in his ear. But there we have it, folks. Tyler Bate, the brand new UK champion. Maybe he'll be on Raw tonight. Maybe he'll be on SmackDown tomorrow. Maybe he won't. And maybe we won't see him for a few weeks. Hopefully, it isn't that long. But remember, here on Let's Talk Wrestling, there's no gimmicks needed. I know I put some pictures in front of the videos now, but there's still the same old me. No gimmicks needed. Just me, the camera, you, the viewer watching me. Thumbs up this video. Like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the WWE UK tournament. And always tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling. Great tournament, man. Amazing. Let's Talk Wrestling.